Jamaica's position on the Corruption Perception Index, CPI, has fallen, as reported by Transparency International. The CPI is an annual index that ranks countries based on perceived levels of public sector corruption as determined by expert assessments and opinion surveys. In the latest report, Jamaica's score has dropped, indicating a growing concern regarding corruption within the region. Jebbinson files this report.
Jamaica continues to have a corruption problem. That's according to the latest Transparency International Corruption Perception Index, CPI. Out of 100 countries, Jamaica ranks 73, falling 4 places since 2023. However, experts want you to pay closer attention to the score, not the rank. Scores on the index range from 0 to 100. The closer a country's score is to 0 means that nation is highly corrupt. If a country gets closer to 100, it is considered very clean. Jamaica's score is 41 out of 100, the same place it has been for the past 5 years.
This is not just an effort in terms of the public perception in the public sector as it relates to the activities, but it also looks at the laws that are passed. What laws are being passed to strengthen or to defeat corruption in this space? This year the theme is climate, environmental legislation. So when we talk about what's happening within our town and planning agencies, that is also something that we have to treat with, because there is a high level of perceived corruption when it comes to developmental permissions or permits.
The report says a CPI score of below 50 means that a country has a serious corruption problem. According to Transparency International, Jamaica is in the category of a flawed democracy.
I think we need to flip the script. If corruption means anything at all to any particular Jamaican, any entity, then the onus now has to be on us. We cannot expect that the governments are going to strengthen the anti-corruption framework without any social pressure.
The index for 2024 is focused on the devastating effect corruption has on the climate crisis. There has been suggestions that Jamaica has employed a piecemeal approach to environmental legislation. Experts have long called for a comprehensive review of existing laws to create a cohesive framework that effectively addresses current environmental challenges. In recent months, the government has raised penalties from $50,000 to $5 million for the NRCA Act and from $100,000 to $5 million for the Wildlife Protection Act.
Countries that have the highest or the best CPI scores have stronger environmental protections than countries that don't have very good scores on the CPI perception.
Of the 9 Caribbean English-speaking countries ranked, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana are at the bottom. Barbados, the Bahamas and St. Vincent came out on top. Globally, Denmark, Finland and Singapore are on top, with South Sudan, Somalia and Venezuela at the bottom. Jebbinson, CVM News.